Alright, so I've got something for you here. Let's see what we got here. We've got nothing, but we're going to put the short caged pattern here. So this is from chart 304, simple modal. For the benefit of people who may need a little review. So this is these are the short patterns. You won't see 4, 5, 6. You won't see 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You won't see root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that kind of thing. You won't see those long patterns, which are actually the Ionian, root 2, 3. Okay, and then you have the Lydian 4, 5, 6, and then you have also the Mixolydian 5, 6, 7. You won't see those on here. This is simple chord system, simple cage system, pentatonic system. Okay, so we've got C, A, G, E, D. C, A, G, E, D. You know, it jumps around like that. So this is what we build when we play the simple short patterns. And the peculiarity or the beauty of this pattern is you're going to be going down one fret nut. So if you're a down one fret here, so if your fret nut's here between the 2 and the 3, all right. If your fret nut's there, you can't get these guys. Okay, that's not happening. So if you put a finger bar there, so we say we're playing a D-shaped something. All right, so let's look at what are we playing here? This is an E flat. So we've got a D-shaped D flat up here. Because let's face it, if you do a D here, move it up a half step, you've got a D-shaped E flat, right? So let's start the second of E flat is F. So let's start it on F. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root. There's our. So that's how you play the pattern, and we had to go down one fret for these two guys. Then this one was warped over, right? So this is what we really played, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4. So we could do that with D. And in the key of E flat, the second is F, so we'd go I kind of lost my place there. Okay, so there's the fourth of E flat is A flat. Okay. Alright, so for the benefit of people who needed to see the simple cage system, because we're always using the simple cage system as a base. Now let's talk about the star chart here. The star of the show here. This chart. Okay, so the subject of this lesson is climb to the warp in two scales. So the gentleman was talking about, I guess it was A minor pentatonic, so it was something like okay, but he was actually doing 2 scales and then going up, so it'd be like and just starting that scale again here, like that. And right here on that last two notes, we're kind of vaulting. On the G string, we're almost over the warp, and then on the B string, we get to it. And we move the pattern up one fret at that point. So let's look at it. We're going to be dealing with simple string-shaped fifths, just like we just talked about. And we're going to be dealing with the cage circle, just like we talked about. Remember, simple string-shaped fifths. So this part of the lesson doesn't involve the Lydian, the Mixolydian, or the Ionian long patterns. It's only involved in the cage circle. And with the string shapes, we have the Phrygian. Okay, we have the Mixolydian short, but it's the whole scale. It's just the A shape is just 5, 6. A is 3, 4, 5. So that's your lowest, and then G is 6, 7 root. E is 7 root 2. D is 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then C is 3, 4, 5. And then A is 5, 6. Alright, so we're going to be dealing with simple string shapes. Now, this is your 6. This is your 6 strings here. Okay, here, this is your fret nut here. This is your fret nut. And this is cage 1, and this is cage 2. To be simple. Alright, so I'm going to put this capo on, and I want to show you. So now we've got, I've drawn it, and it's on there. So the starting string shape would be C. Okay, now instead of just limiting this to, let's do this here, let's do an A minor pentatonic. Okay, and then let's start another A minor pentatonic from here. Jump to the warp right there. We can do it in any shape. It doesn't have to be just A minor pentatonic. It can be any of the cage 5 and likely any of the 7. So we could start here and we can do a Phrygian. We can use this concept. In string shape, start on C. Then we're going to start over here another Phrygian. Okay, but we had to warp over when we jumped over the hurdle, like a pole vaulter. We jumped over the warp here. The bar is between the B and the G string. That's the bar. When we get to the top of the bar, to clear the bar, we have to go up just one fret here. We're going to clear the bar by this much. So that's what it is. We've got the Phrygian. We can do it in Mixolydian. We can start on A, but we're doing C right here. So this is the starting string shape is C, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now the string shape fifth, the fifth of C would be G, 6, 7 root. And then the next pentatonic string shape from C is D. On the third string is the next pentatonic. So C goes to D in the pentatonic scale. Okay. And then we have the next cage string shape from C. In the word cage, C goes to A. On the next string up, on the G string, we got 5, 6. G, A, right? Now we have the warp. Okay, we're going to go to the string shape fourth of the starting shape. On the B string, the string shape fourth of C is E, remember? Okay, so the tripentatonic for the C cage is C, E, G. Okay, whereas for the other cages, like the D cage, is D, G, A, which is 1, 4, 5, and things like that. Okay, G, C, D in the A cage is 1, 4, 5 additionally. So we'll just run the top clock.